Welcome back to Weird Weekly News, the show where reality takes a coffee break and weirdness clocks in for a double shift. This week, we've got a bike in Manchester that's turned into a full-scale bee condo, a man in England who accidentally filmed something very strange and very suspicious while playing fetch with his dog, a US congresswoman claiming that there's proof of interdimensional beings, and a California car crash so violent the driver should have ended up in the morgue, except they weren't there at all. Reality's weird lately, and apparently so is traffic safety. So grab your tinfoil hat, avoid buzzing bicycles, and let's dive in. Picture this. You're strolling down Market Street in Manchester. Maybe you've got a coffee in hand. Maybe you're still half asleep when you almost walk straight into a cloud of bees. That's exactly what happened to Alicia, a 30-year-old content creator who says she was literally this close to walking face first into the swarm. She hadn't even had her caffeine yet. Imagine starting your day with bee stings to the face instead of coffee. I choose coffee. Either way, you'd be wide awake afterwards. That's definitely not a normal Monday morning, unless you're a beekeeper. Hundreds of bees had taken over a parked bike, clustering around a bag strapped to it. Witnesses think there was either food inside or likely a queen bee. And if you know anything about bees, when the queen decides to relocate, the whole squad follows. I wish I had a squad, but I don't want to be a queen bee. Alicia ducked into a nearby Tim Hortons. And for those of us, myself included, in the States, that's basically Canada's answer to Dunkin' Donuts, but with hockey energy. Yes, the Canadian coffee chain has made its way to Manchester. Anyway, she waited it out while the bees kept working like it was Extreme Makeover Beehive Edition. Hours later, professionals in full beekeeping gear arrived and took the entire bike, bees included, away. Quick question, is there a special animal control line for bees? Because I feel like 911 would not be thrilled if I called them yelling, "Send backup! The bees are here!" And the mystery? No one knows who owned the bike. Social media went wild with theories. Some joked, "It's fine. They can have it. I'll walk home." Others called it the most Manchester bike ever. Fitting, since the bee is literally Manchester's emblem. It's weird, it's chaotic, and it's somehow very on brand for a city whose symbol is a hard-working insect that just claimed a free bicycle. Over in the Malvern Hills near Worcester, Andrew Clifton was living the good life, tossing a frisbee to his 5-year-old Labrador, filming the happy chaos for Instagram, as one does. At full speed, the footage he captured looks completely normal. That is, until you slow it down. That's when you see a long, tubular, missile-shaped object with what looks like a blue cap on the back, zipping through the frame, faster than anything in commercial aviation. Andrew didn't even notice until later when he reviewed the video. But once he posted it in a UFO sighting Facebook group, the theories poured in. Some swore it was alien tech, others said, nah, military experiment, which isn't far-fetched considering there's a Royal Air Force base nearby. Andrew himself leans towards the military theory, but he admits, I don't think we should assume there's nothing out there. And for the skeptics, Andrew insists the only editing he did was slowing down the footage. No CGI, no AI tricks. Just one very confused dog owner trying to figure out why his casual fetch video now belongs in the X-Files. God, I miss that show. Bring it back, Fox. From the British hillside to Capitol Hill, Florida Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna went on Joe Rogan's podcast this week and dropped a claim straight out of a sci-fi plot that Congress has seen proof of interdimensional beings. She says these beings can operate outside of normal time and space, and her source isn't just internet speculation, but classified briefings and photographic evidence she claims to have personally reviewed. Luna also says she's spoken to Air Force pilots and reviewed credible testimonies from witnesses who experienced movements outside of time and space. While she hasn't seen a portal or an alien craft herself, she's convinced something non-human is responsible for certain technologies. She accused the intelligence community of hiding UFO-related information, calling it a disinformation campaign to discourage questions, which honestly sounds like something someone hiding interdimensional secrets would do. Whether you buy it or not, she's leading a task force pushing for declassification of UAP records, meaning this might be just the beginning of a much weirder political season. I don't think that's possible. It's pretty weird. We end in California, where firefighters responded to a crash so bad they thought they'd be pulling a body from the wreck. Instead, they found no one. A Honda Civic Coupe, I miss my Honda Civic Coupe, had slammed into a tree on Lake Comanche Parkway in Burson, splitting completely in half. The roof gone, the floorboard torn apart, the driver's airbag missing, thanks to the aftermarket steering wheel. And yet, the driver nowhere in sight. Not in the car, not in the area, not at any local hospitals. Facebook theories exploded. Some said this car had been sitting there for a while. Others suggested wild animals might have dragged the driver away. One woman even claims she saw someone walking away from the wreckage. If that's true, either this person has supernatural luck or they're running on a lifetime supply of plot armor. Either way, the California Highway Patrol is still looking for answers, and the driver. And that's a wrap on this week's Weird Weekly News, where we saw a bicycle getting claimed by bees, a dog walk turned into a UFO sighting, a congresswoman hinting at life beyond our dimension, and a car crash that left everyone wondering if the driver slipped into one of those dimensions. From the buzzing to the baffling, the strange to the spine tingling, the world's weirdness never sleeps, and neither do we. If you've got a strange headline, a creepy story, or a mystery that's been bugging you, send it our way. And remember, stay weird, stay curious, and never stop questioning the unknown. I'll see you next week.